4 students and residents affected by the fire in Cape Town are streaming in. The humanitarian aid is being collected at Old Mutual's head office in Pinelands, where a disaster relief depot has been set up. Let's cross to our reporter who is there in that building at the moment, Corbin August. All right, Corbin, good afternoon once again to you. What is the latest now? I do understand that you're speaking to one of the companies that are helping quite a bit in terms of donating essentials to studios. What's happening there where you are?
Yes, good afternoon to you again, and good afternoon to the viewers. We are coming to you from the donations disaster depot, which has been set up here at Old Mutual's head office in Pinelands. All around me you'll see dozens of volunteers who have stepped up and come out to show their support and to assist with the delivery and with the collection of the donations, which will later be distributed to students in various hotels. Now, corporates have donated various items, including water, sanitary packs, food items, everything that a student perhaps would need to make their stay a bit more comfortable in their temporary accommodation where they currently are. Now, joining me now, I have Shoprite's corporate social investment manager, Lunga Skuman, to tell me more about their role in the donations and in the rollout of the distribution of the food. Lunga, thank you for joining us. Thank you for speaking to the SABC.
Thank you for having me.
Perhaps if you could just tell us a bit more about your role and how you got involved here.
So the Shoprite Group has been involved with this particular disaster the moment we heard about it yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon our stores were able to channel some donations from the stores to the firefighters, and then this morning literally from 7 o'clock our mobile soup kitchen was here to serve soup. Not only for this area but for where the students are. We also were able to rally up some food for the students. So the students are going to be quite taken care of by the donations that we've been able to put together. Also at the same time we've been able to activate throughout the province where customers can donate to our stores, whether they donate via the tills or they can do physical donations of products via our stores, and are starting to get pictures of the different trolleys filled with donations from the public, and all of those donations are coming to this particular center.
And then perhaps if you could just elaborate on some of the food items that are being distributed here.
So definitely we've got things like pasta for the students. Definitely breakfast will be well sorted out. We've got milk, cereal, all of those things. Many of our suppliers have also joined on board to try and get us more donations to these particular students. Definitely what we're starting to see is, again, South Africans are rallying up to support other South Africans. So more people at home are starting to call us and ask what they can do to help out. And again, we've got all of these channels where people can either do it via our tills or via our trolleys, or even join us and here today to come and serve and prepare for these students who are affected badly by this fire.
And just with the distribution of the humanitarian aid, we now it's thousands of students who have been split up in various hotels across the city. Just talk to us about that distribution process and the rollout of the aid to actually get to the students.
So definitely Gift of the Givers has been doing a sterling and amazing job to try and facilitate the entire operation. But as it stands, there's about 28 different hotels where the students are based, and the number varies from about 100 to over 300 per hotel. And of course the hotels have been so great to offer the students accommodation, therefore there is a shortage insofar as food and basic food items, and that's where we are coming in as the Shoprite Group to provide all of that food for the particular students. And many other corporates are doing the same as well, coming in with the Gift of the Givers to try and ensure that those students don't sleep without food. And many of them were able to access for breakfast and lunch and supper as well.
Okay, and then going forward, just tell me the plan now for the next couple of days. How long will Shoprite still be involved in this humanitarian aid process?
So we're going to be here up until the last hour. We were there from the beginning. So definitely as soon as the fire started, we're able to send donations through to the firefighters, the volunteers who are working so hard on this fire. And we're going to be here up until the last moment, because the kids or the students, they definitely need us at this particular time, and we want to be there at that particular point of time of need.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that was the corporate social investment manager at Shoprite, Lunga Skuman, just telling us more about their involvement in the donation process here at the disaster relief center, where all of the food items, all of the donations are being collected, which will be distributed later to the students. Skuman also telling us that Shoprite has actually set up a system where residents from across the country are able to donate and assist with humanitarian aid if they wish to do so.
All right, Corbin, thank you very much for that. He's, of course, at the Old Mutual head office there in Cape Town, where they've set up a disaster relief centre where a lot of the essential things that a student might need are being gathered there. We heard from Shoprite, they're one of the companies that are contributing to that.